morning. Good morning, everyone. We are going to present our topic that is categorizing learning states. As you see in the word, the aim of this class is by the end of the lesson, students will be able to identify students' mistakes by correcting learners' work. So we are going to start with a warm-up.
Good morning, students. How are you today? Okay, very good. So today we are going to start with a new topic. But before starting this topic, we need to be you need to have these the words that we saw in chapter number 28. So in this case, we are going to do an activity in which you are going to remember these words, and this is in order to reinforce the language that you already learned. So first of all, I'm going to make two groups. So until here, this is going to be group A, and you are going to be from this, you are going to be group B. So the activity that you are going to do is the following. I have here some words related to the last unit that you learned. So what you are going to do is to take one word, and you have to say the definition, and your classmates have to guess the word and say the word. So if you say the word correctly, you are going to be um, yes, you are going to have 1 point, or we are going to see this. So first of all, we are going to have Tanya, please represent to group A. So Tanya, if you have to take the word, you only see the word and you say the definition, and your classmates are going to guess what word is it. These students, you have to pay attention.
Um, the meaning of the word is like to the the purpose of a word, the purpose of using the language.
Function.
Communication.
Function. Yeah, very good. So please, you have to pay attention, and you have to help your yeah, okay. So you have one. Then let's go to the other group. Please, Carlitos, we're going to start with you. Listen, you have to see the word, you say the definition to the classmates, and they have to guess.
It's a process that you have to you do when you have lots of information and you just you
Am I right?
yeah, but the action right very
Okay, very good. Thank you. Continue, please.
Um, when you teach someone new, you have to teach according to different factors. Or, for example, if there's a word that is unknown for you, you have to read the context. Yeah.
Okay, very good. And the last one, please.
Okay, when you have to complete some spaces in the blank, in the short text,
From.
what is the actual? Yes.
So, claps for all of you because we're going to continue with the class.
Okay, to continue with the presentation, I am going to make the introduction to 29, that is categorizing learners' mistakes. So in this case, we're going to focus on three kind of mistakes that are slips, errors, and L1 interference. So first of all, what is slips? Slips occur when it's the result of tiredness, worry, and lack of concentration. So this case, it usually happens when we are extremely tired. So we made these errors unconsciously. So when we are making those kinds of mistakes, for example, sleeps, we can correct themselves once we know that we made these mistakes. So it is possible to correct them. The next one, we have errors. So these errors occurs unconsciously, and also because they are still processing the knowledge, so they don't know, they don't realize what is going on. Also, we cannot correct themselves these kinds of mistakes because we don't know what is wrong. So we cannot understand exactly what is wrong. For example, there is a picture, it says no smoking allowed. As you can see, it says, it is clear, the example, it says no smoking allowed. So they make this kind of error. And the next one, we have L1 interference, that is also called transfer. It's because we use patterns and also grammatical structures, in this case in our mother tongue, that is Spanish. So I don't know if you have seen these kinds of L1 interference. Someone can give me an example. For example, when we are talking in English, or when other person is talking in English and he don't know that word in English and he introduced the mother tongue, that is Spanish. So, for example, there are many phrases. Who can give me an example of one? When we are speaking in English and then we don't know the word and we try to say the word but we use our mother tongue. For example, ventilation, for example, because instead of saying window, okay? So I don't know if you can hear, there is an example. So it says, for example, when he was speaking with native speakers, and then he said, "I like dinero." So it's because he couldn't say the word that is money in this case, okay? Thank you.
Okay, after we have introduction about the learning mistakes, that is slips, errors, and language interference, we are going to analyze in this case the learner. We are going to categorize the learning mistakes in this poster. So in here we have some mistakes, and we are going to identify together. For example, I have a friend who likes to play soccer. He has played yesterday. In this case, we have a mistake because the use of the word yesterday is not according to this structure. So in this case, this is a grammatical error. a grammatical error. So, also we have, in this case, we have another learner mistake. That moreover, how did you spell moreover? Also, this is spelling mistake. Very good. So in this case, the students can make mistakes with the spelling. Yeah. So we have grammatical and spelling until here. She is a beautiful person who likes to share his ideas with others. Let's suppose that this student is giving our lesson in this, and this student says he has 3 instead of saying 3. So in this case, we have a pronunciation mistake. Pronunciation mistake. In this case would be 3 children at home. His wife is very beautiful. Right now he's working, but I don't know where she's working. In this case, this person is wondering himself, what does he work? In this case, the person forgot to write the question mark. In this, we have punctuation mistake. Punctuation mistake. So how many categories we have until now? 4. Very good. So the next activity, after we have identified the learning mistakes, you are going to do an activity. In this case, in this activity, you are going to match the category with the mistake, with the learning mistake. Later, I am going to give you an example to make sure you have. Okay, in this case we have the category pronunciation. Which error belongs to the pronunciation category in this case? Very good. 3 with 3. So in this case you have to match the learner's mistakes with the category. You have 1 minute. Another category that I forgot to explain you is the lexical mistake. In this case, let's suppose that a student says a handsome dog. This is a lexical because the adjective is not appropriate to the noun. So in this case, we have a pretty man. So that is what is the category in pretty man? Lexical. Very good.
Okay, students, to continue the class, as you can see, there are different types of mistakes that students make in the learning process. I consider that it's very important that we're going to be a teacher and try to identify those kinds of mistakes in order to make a lesson plan or find a way how to help the students in a different way. To illustrate that, we can take an interaction pattern where students can work together and each student can learn from others. So, as you can see, we know there are different types of mistakes. Marita, can you tell me which kind of mistakes we can find in the learning process?
Grammatical, pronunciation, lexical.
Very.
She's reading.
Okay, now I'm going to give you a sheet of paper. It has some sentence that you're going to find the mistakes and write beside of them. You have to, for this activity, 1 minute, and you're going to work individual. So, for example, David, can you read please the first sentence?
Okay. Salcedo is beautiful town in which has many nice people.
Okay, here you can see what kind of mistake we can find here.
The pronunciation.
The pronunciation, right? We have
There are.
right. The correct pronunciation is song, right? So you going to do? You have to write the title of mistake. For example, beside it you have to write pronunciation. Do you have any question?
No.
No. Okay, you have to 1 minute for that.
This city was born.
Okay, Edison, can you read the another?
Sure. This city has been born in 1883 as a part of Cocha's province.
Can you
Grammatical.
identify what kind of mistake it was in?
Yes, it was a grammatical error because it says this city has been born.
What is the correct?
The city born was born.
Yeah,
Was born for this.
Yeah, okay. Okay, as you continue that, you have homework for next week. It's because for the time. You have a homework, you're going to find in the internet some sentence the same on this, identify the mistake that is there. Okay, the class is over. Thank you so much.
And this is categorizing learner mistakes. So what you're going to do is to apply what you learned in this class. For example, in this case, we have some words, let's say, and you are going to classify in this chart which kind of mistake they are. So in this case, I'm going to give you an example. I have this word. We have here bear and the phonological transcription. We have here beer. So in this case, which kind of mistake is this?
Pronunciation.
Okay, very good. So I'm going to place here, or stick here, this word. So I need volunteers. Volunteers, please. So please come, Carlos, Tanya. So you're going to take one of them and you're going to place in the correct.
Tanya's fire.
Another please, another person.
Okay, to finish the class, we are going to review this, the objective of this. So we have categorized and identified the learning mistakes, and by correcting learners' work that you did previously. So thank you so much.